In today's video, we're going to be talking about Silva versus Bryce Mitchell. Everyone thinks Silva is going to win, and he's a massive favourite coming into this fight at UFC 314. Bryce Mitchell is only 1 year older than Silva, so they're a similar age. However, Bryce Mitchell has a lot more experience in his career at this moment. They also both have similar reaches. The main thing I want to talk about in this video is Silva overrated? Slightly. His skills and his hype are warranted, and his skills are not overrated. But people are overrating him in this matchup against Bryce Mitchell. They think he's going to get a first round KO, and that's just not the case. We have perfect evidence of this in the Bryce Mitchell-Ilia Topuria fight. Bryce Mitchell was clearly heavily outclassed in the striking. In the first round, he was taking hard shots from Ilia, who has more power than Silva, especially at featherweight. He will have more power at lightweight, but it will feel heavier at featherweight for the featherweight. Ilia was landing so many right hands, so many jabs, shots that would have knocked out most of the division, and Bryce Mitchell was sound. He shot 4 takedowns in the first round, not getting any until his fifth one, where he finally got Ilia down, but he also got Ilia down with a trip. This is something that Silva is not versed in. He's not versed in the trip. He has never had someone try a trip on him in a fight in his whole entire career. He might have practiced in the gym, we do not know. But these are things that Bryce Mitchell does. Mitchell then gets stunned, takes Ilia down, keeps on trying to get the takedown, gets stunned, and then goes down, and Ilia subs him. This is not a worry in the Bryce Mitchell-Silva fight. Bryce Mitchell is not submitting. So Silva is not submitting Bryce Mitchell. The fact is, Silva has less power, and his wrestling and grappling skills are a lot worse than Ilia's. That is just a fact. So he's a worse version of Ilia, and Mitchell is further in his career. He is coming off that nasty KO of Josh Emmett. It's been enough time, and he's got enough hate in his heart from everything that's going on in the world, and him realising that it wasn't 6M, and he's not happy with it, and he wants to take this anger out on Silva. We're going to see a new and improved Bryce Mitchell with the superpower of not caring or not believing that Silva has a power. He also does not believe Silva is Brazilian. He believes Silva is from Israel. This is going to aid Bryce in his fight so much because of his delusion. He will grit down harder and try so much in this fight to try win. We also have proof that Silva's grappling and wrestling is not up to par with Ilia and is not up to par with Bryce Mitchell. In round 1 of Charles Jourdain Silva fight, he's not really throwing. He's going for the slaps, going for his little things he does. He gets backed up, catches him, and Charles Jourdain gets a takedown, and he's just sitting there, literally sitting there on his back, chilling. And he only got up because he got saved by the bell. He is very strong, and he he did catch Charles Jourdain, but he got taken down by a wobbled Jourdain. And then in the second, Jourdain gets another takedown on it, and then he sleeps him easily. I don't know if he was clip farming up until this point, trying to make the fight go out for longer for the fans or something, but So, like, he's got that power. He's got the power to knock out Bryce Mitchell. Everyone knows that. We all know that. But Iliad had the power to knock out Bryce Mitchell. And Bryce Mitchell went to the second round and Iliad subbed him. And Gene Silva just doesn't have the all-roundedness that Ilia Topuria has. He doesn't have the wrestling and the grappling that Ilia Topuria has. He's not going to be pulling that off. We just look to the Dober fight to see how much levels above Gene Silva is in striking than Drew Dober, who was a ranked lightweight until recently. He was battering him. And the thing is, Drew Dober was catching him with some shots, so we're going to see Bryce Mitchell catch him with some shots, but Bryce Mitchell just does not have that power, so that is not an issue for Gene Silva. Gene Silva also has very, very good kicks, but Bryce also does have very good kicks, but obviously Gene Silva's are better. So he shouldn't be hitting at him with the high kicks, head kicks, but Bryce is just looking for that takedown. That's all he's trying to do. And Gene Silva knows that. And that's going to impact into his striking. Gene Silva he doesn't move like Alex Pereira with a takedown where he just it acts like it doesn't exist. He doesn't move like that. He moves different. He moves in the clip farm and give me a high five, right, respectful type of way. He's a respectful dog. So is Alex, but you get what I mean. And then you can literally see the cut over Drew Dober's eye in the third. And it literally looks like his eyelid is coming off his face. It looks crazy. Gene Silva literally looks at the ref and goes, look, what? Why is this fight still going? Points at him. The ref, Herb Dean comes over, has a look, and he's like, fuck. He's like, damn. And stops the fight. Of course, that was one of the craziest cuts we've ever seen. After all of this, though, I still believe Gene Silva's going to come away with a dub. I just don't think it's going to be as easy as everyone else thinks. Everyone's like, first round, second round. No, that isn't going to happen. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. He's going to be catching Bryce on the feet just like Ilia was, finding it pretty easy. He's going to catch Bryce with a nice shot that rocks him, or could even drop him. And he cannot go to the ground with Bryce. He needs to just wait for Bryce to get back up. If he goes to the ground, Ilia did, but he doesn't have the ability Ilia has. So he's either drop or wobble Bryce, and then Bryce is going to go for that takedown, maybe get it blocked, get it defended, and he'll go for another one. At some point in that first round, Bryce will get a takedown, and then we'll see what happens on the ground. I don't think Bryce is going to submit him. It could happen. I highly doubt it. And I think we're going to see the same happen in a second. But Bryce always gasses out, even in 3-round fights, especially when he has to wrestle and grapple a lot. This is why I don't think he's going to win. But I think we're going to see the third round. I think we're going to see the later rounds. This isn't going to be a quick fight. Well, it will. It's not going to be a 5-round fight, but it's not going to be a quick 3-round fight. It's going to go to 3 rounds. It's not going to end in a decision. But in conclusion, I believe that Gene Silva will struggle with Bryce's wrestling. And Bryce will get the takedowns in the first round, definitely. In the second round, a couple of times. Maybe he'll get back up to his feet in the Gene will get back up to his feet in the second, because Bryce is starting to gas out. And in the third, Bryce will be gassing out, making mistakes, and Gene is going to catch him with it. We're going to see we're going to see Bryce Mitchell get flattened again, mate. It's going to be a Josh Emmett repeat. We're going to see another crazy clip from Gene Silva, I'm not going to lie, but it's going to be in the third round. Get the bets on now. Gene Silva, third round KO, not TKO, KO, third round KO.